train.
All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your girl, Leosha, aka Healing Genie, and I am with the amazing Richard Gallion. And he has a lot of amazing things coming up. Go ahead and tell the people who you are, where you're from, what you do, and what you got going on.
So my name is Richard Gallion. I'm writer, producer, director. Currently hold as the artistic director at the APC Theater. Located in Chicago on 114th and
All right,
Vincennes.
Chicago.
1,000-seat venue. We do a lot of live productions out of here. We're also venturing off to film. But for the last 7 years, I've been housed here at the APC Theater, and yeah, just putting a lot of programs and production together.
When you said you're getting into film, what do you mean?
So a lot of the productions that we do live,
Mhm.
I'm also going to start filming them as movies.
Oh, okay. Have you started that, or that's just something that's in the works and you're thinking
Yeah,
about moving?
no, I've started actually. The first one we did was a pilot episode called Desperate. I did it back in 2017. It did well. It's actually on my YouTube channel right now.
Okay.
Did a short film called A Life with No Future. But all the other productions that I've done, I've written them already into movies. So now just looking to get the right budget to make it happen.
Okay.
Or creating the right budget to make it happen.
Now I like that change.
Yes.
That's all right. That's what
Yes.
we're talking about. So, it's April. You have something coming up on the 24th and 25th. Let the people know.
Yes, we have actually it's an award-winning show. A Fall from Royalty. We just won 6 of 8 awards.
Oh, congratulations!
With the Black. Thank you. With the Black Theater Alliance. This production, A Fall from Royalty, it got the attention of the people from the Jeff Awards.
Okay. Jeff Awards. Remind me again. Jeff Awards.
So I'll just say this: once you become Jeff recommended, and they put their stamp on you, your productions will never have an empty seat.
Y'all write that down. When Jeff stamp it, y'all good. Y'all good to go.
Yeah, I mean, because that means it's something quality.
Okay.
But in order to even be considered for the Jeff, we have to have done the show 18 times in 1 year. We meet all the standards. We just didn't do the show 18 times, so that's what we're working at right now.
How many times have you done it in a year? What's the most?
10.
10 in 1 year.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
what does that look like?
So we've done A Fall from Royalty 10 times in 1 year. Last year in 2025.
So is it just one play you have to do for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
okay.
You have to have.
So did you do it like twice a month? How did you get to 10?
It was spread out only because I don't have sponsorship. I don't have grants. I do everything out of pocket. So I have to think and be kind of smart with how I put the shows out. If I put too many out and give too many people options, I run the risk of going in the red, because the reality is the butts and the seats can change, but the overhead doesn't. So I space them out. So February is when I do the most, because it's Black History Month, and this show is called The Fall from Royalty, where it takes place in Africa in the 1400s. Talk about us being kings and queens. So Black History Month is the perfect time to run it. Then I just do spot dates throughout the year.
Okay.
So just being strategic on how I put them out.
Okay. I like that. Well, I have a couple of questions for you, and that's April 24th, 25th. Give them the address.
Right here at APC Theater, 11409 South Vincennes. The Friday show is at 10 a.m. I am a CPS vendor.
Okay.
Schools do come here for field trips, so we have a few schools that's lined up to come to enjoy the show.
Okay.
And with that, they get an activity guide that meets all the Common Core literacy standards, so they have something to take away with. So that's April 24th at 10 a.m. and then April 25th at 2 p.m.
Okay. 10 a.m. 2 p.m. Write that down. Oh, really quick, tell them about the perks, the parking and things. Please let the people know.
Oh, yes. So this is free parking. Free! We have 2 parking lots, free parking all around the building, all in the area, no permit parking. So this is the perfect spot to come and enjoy a show where you don't have to spend a lot of money on the production, nor do you have to pay for parking. So APC Theater, we winning.
Okay. You said you're a CPS sponsor. Did you say sponsor?
Vendor.
What is?
Yes.
What do you mean you're a CPS vendor?
So schools from Chicago public schools, they can come here to watch a field trip. It's a field trip. They can
Okay.
take a field trip here to watch a show.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way if they were to go to the Field Museum of Science and Industry, art museums. You know, those are actual CPS sponsors. So CPS pay for that.
Okay.
So I've become a CPS vendor, where I would get paid to host children here at the APC Theater. Yeah, that's the rain
That's
coming
rain?
down. That is rain. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Y'all don't hear what we hear, but it's we not tripping.
I was just like, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been a CPS vendor?
Um, I want to say about 4 years now.
Okay. Okay.
4 years, yeah.
So when you have, because I know I went to two plays,
Okay.
and I went to your birthday play last year, and we had brunch and everything. Y'all, it was so nice. It was so
Thank
nice.
you.
It was just like dress up. It was like African attire, and they did. The people came out. They did what needed to be done. This time, is it themed at all, or you just want the people to just come out and enjoy themselves?
They just come out and enjoy themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to dress up again.
No, but by any means, wear what you want.
Okay.
Wear what you want.
Okay.
That's it.
So with this show coming up, do you have anything else in the works?
Yeah. So
play?
the next show after this production, we're doing this production called Echoes of a Father.
Okay.
It takes place on Father's Day, where it talks about June 21st.
June 21st.
Yeah,
I feel like Father's Day keep moving.
It's not that they keep moving. It's just that everything just kind of crowds it to where it's disappearing.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, because if you look at it, remember June used to be, I mean, that was the month for fathers, but now we share with the LGBTQ.
You got it.
The community, community, we
Mm-hmm.
share with no disrespect to them,
Respectfully.
But yeah, don't try to cancel me. Although it wouldn't work, but we share that month with them now. We also share Juneteenth now.
Yeah, and that's male. June is male mental health awareness month.
Yeah, so it's getting drowned out by a lot of different things. So it's not moving; it's just disappearing slowly.
Yeah.
But hey, we're bringing it back though.
Amen.
June 21st, at the APC Theater at 5 p.m.
Echoes of a Father.
Echoes of a Father. Definitely don't want to.
Can you
miss
give a little
show.
description about what they can be like on the lookout for?
Yeah, so it talks about the absence of a father as well as the power of forgiveness. So many of us, we don't grow up with the best relationship with our pops, and we hold on to these barriers and this hatred for them, and we have such this strong level of unforgiveness. And we need to understand unforgiveness is not for the person, it's for us. And I always say, imagine if God's forgiveness towards you was based on the forgiveness you give someone else.
Oof.
So including your father, whether he's there or not. So,
yeah.
And I just feel like it's important to have that conversation, because so many of us, we hold ourselves back in life, and we can never really blossom and grow because we're holding on to so many different things. And I'm just a big believer in God won't let you see that next level until you're fully ready. And that also includes letting go of those things that once upon a time, hurt you and made you have this unforgiveness.
You better preach on this Monday. Come on. Okay, I got one last question for you. How do you handle stressful situations when they arise during a live play? And I want to speak on because I've seen it happen.
Okay.
I've seen it happen, and I think you handled it very well. It was some technical issues going on with the. I want to say it was the mics. The sounds. The sounds wasn't connected, and Richard, they was fixing it. They was trying to get it together, but they wasn't getting it together quick enough. It was live. The play was going. He must have. I think he said something like, "Fix the sound," and they fixed it right away. They fixed it right away, and he got right back to what he was doing. So outside of that and what I seen, because that wasn't your first rodeo, it was my first rodeo seeing it live. How do you handle stressful situations during a live play?
It's tough, man. It's so tough. But well, I didn't say fix the sound. I said
What did you say?
turn down the gain.
Turn down the game. Okay, now you know
Turn
what I'm talking
down.
about.
Yes, the minute you said it, actually, when you asked the question, that's the first thing I thought about.
Yeah.
But what it was, I originally had hired a sound guy, and this is where integrity and loyalty, like really stands out. That sound guy landed a sound job the same day as my production, and they were paying him more. They offered him more because they really wanted him, and he left me out there. You know, this was 2 days before the show. 2 days before my show, he left me out there. Went with the bigger paying job. Um, Actually, it was a day before the show because he missed rehearsal that the
He
that
missed
tech
rehearsal
day.
when he got that check.
He missed that rehearsal tech day, and I called him that night. During rehearsal, no response. Then he finally texted, probably like 11 p.m. Said, "Hey man, I won't be able to do the show because something came up." I got on my homework right away, and I knew what that something was that came up, and I saw that he was doing the sound for it. So I left it alone. We reached out, tried to get other sound people here. So we finally got one here. I did as best as I could with the sound. I'm a big believer in projection, especially in theater. They shouldn't have to turn the mics up.
Yeah.
So I just told them, don't touch the gains or anything. Just keep the gains down, and we're gonna project. And true enough, the person that came, grateful that he filled in at the last second.
Yeah.
However, there's a thing called listening, and he didn't listen.
He probably did. There's a thing called selective listening too.
Well, that too, that too, that too. But he turned the gain up, and that caused the feedback.
Okay.
And I know the house.
When y'all, yeah.
I know the house so well. We've been here for 7 years.
Yeah.
I know the ins and out with everything. And I knew what it was right away. So when I said, turn the gain down, and he turned it down, it went away.
It surely did.
All they had to do was listen.
Yeah.
Don't touch the gain. But to handle those stressful situations, I always look at things by saying it could be bad. It could be worse.
Yeah.
It could always be worse, and then, of course, just having a prayer life, I'm not the most saved of saves, but I do have a relationship. I will say that. I have a great relationship. Pray day in, day out. And honestly, just knowing, some things happen for reasons. And my biggest thing is, what is the lesson in this? So I've learned a lot of lessons, doing these things, and I try not to get bent out of shape because the reality is your character shows up during those hard times. That's when it's revealed who you really are.
Yeah.
So I feel like I passed a lot of tests.
Yeah.
And
you did.
I handled them well. So
you're doing great.
Prayer, having a relationship.
Amen.
And just knowing. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Well, let the people know where they can find you. I know you have a new social media, a new Instagram, because Meta is playing with folks.
I mean, they took so many pages. But yeah, so Richard Gallion _official.
Spell Gallion for him.
Gallion is spelled GALLION _official. Please follow my page. Stay in tune with everything we have going on. Go to my YouTube channel, which is Richard Gallion ENT, and my website, richardgallion.com.
And when you go to his YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, y'all. Please add on to those subscriptions. We need it. And it's your girl, Leosha, HealinGenie, and we're out.
Thank you.